Hi everyone, today I'm going to talk about carbohydrates, which forms a major part of the Indian diet. It's very important to regulate carbohydrates because this is the macronutrient that causes everything. It's very important, you have to regulate it, you have to eat it carefully. Excess consumption of carbohydrates is directly related to the body fat. It's not the dietary fat that is the culprit, it is in fact the excess consumption of carbohydrates. Before I'll get into the intricate details about carbohydrates, we need to see the grain structure. The grain has an endosperm and then an outer layer and then the bran. What happens is this: most of the refined carbohydrates that we consume in the form of white rice, wheat flour, etc., are devoid of the outer layer. The outer layer of the grain has the major nutrients. It is filled with fibers, it is filled with B vitamins. But what we consume as carbohydrates is especially the endosperm part of it. So what this does is it increases the blood sugar very high. So what happens when there is a sudden increase in blood sugar? When there's a sudden increase in blood sugar, your ability to feel satiated, that is the ability to feel satiated for longer hours, is severely hampered, which means that you eat something at around 9 o'clock and then at around 11 o'clock you feel hunger and again you fill your body with carbohydrates. And this is going to be a big cycle, and all this, when you combine this with the sedentary lifestyle, it leads to fat accumulation in the body. Various scientific studies have proven that consuming such refined carbohydrates, which is in high in glycemic index. Glycemic index is the index which shows how your blood sugar rises in response to the food, which is high in glycemic index, is shown to cause type 2 diabetes and coronary heart diseases. There is one study which shows that if you have a BMI of above 23 and if you consume high glycemic carbohydrates, then you are in the road to getting diabetes and carbohydrates. There is another study that is also very categorically proven that consuming high glycemic carbohydrates without fiber content is also a definite pathway to get type 2 diabetes. So how to overcome this? To overcome this, we must consume whole grain carbohydrates. You must always eat whole grain stuffs, and consuming whole grain carbohydrates results in fat loss, and it prevents type 2 diabetes and carbohydrates.